Hi Cancer, thank you so much for clicking on my video and for watching. My name is Chandra Lynn and I'm going to be doing a general reading today for you for the moon cycle of December 2018. Um, I wanted to get these readings out last week right at the new moon, right before the new moon, but the universe was like nope, 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 but now I'm feeling pushed to do it, so I'm going to go ahead and get these done. Also, remember this is a general reading, so take it how it resonates with you in your life, in your situations, and your experiences. And if it doesn't resonate, then just leave it and have a great life. Okay, Cancer. So I can tell you that things are amazing, but it's like the biggest, strongest situation in your life right now is very kind of like if it was a pressure cooker, it kind of like psh, it it kind of exploded, you know, um, like very explosive um, blow up. But one of the biggest things that I'm hearing for you in, is that you're in this instinct. It's like even if like I get that you're feeling this, and that might have been what brought you to watch this video, to kind of be like, and what I'm feeling is this really like real. And you've got the synergy card, so it's almost like you're very in tune right now, like because you're hearing this instinct and you're like, is that what I'm hearing? It's like the rest of the world is kind of like, yes, 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 yes. Um, because because the situation's like this, and so you're seeing it different in a sense. Like it's still like it probably can be like not exactly what would have been best that I'm picking up. Like if this release valve had been, you know, turned, and we just, you know, had a little bit of smoke and a nice little lava river that wasn't taking out anything at all, that would have been much better. But like no, it kind of just blew, and now everything's kind of like flying everywhere. And um that's what I'm picking up, and that you're just kind of like, well, this changes it now, right? Like, it's definitely going to be different. And that's not the hard part to see, because, of course, everybody's kind of like, well, there just went that mountain kind of a thing. Like, but the instinct that what I'm picking up on is this, and it's for you. It's kind of like, it's, it's like you recognize that this explosion is going to give you the piece of property in a sense that you've always wanted, right? Like think of the view that you're going to have after this gets done blowing all over the place, kind of a thing. And so you're kind of like, I think this is benefiting me. Like, is this happening? Um, because I mean, you've been doing some work, what and wherever it is, whether it's internally, whether it's healing, whether it's in a career or a job or starting a business or with your family, with a spouse. It's almost like you had to do some kind of personal growth in order to achieve this, whatever this promise is. That, and this is in the new, right? Like, so it's kind of like saying like, this is full force, but once it calms down, it's kind of like it's going to integrate kind of um in a sense. And so your higher true self is this radiance, right? Which means like beautiful growth, like amazing, amazing, amazing growth. And okay, so like, yeah, this card was talking to me too. Um and I'm okay, so what this card came out to say is that like this growth that you've done, even I'm feeling like there's quite a few that are just kind of like it really wasn't much. But what I'm being told is it's so much more than what you thought, because it's foggy right now, right? There's all this smoke and everything that's going on, and it's almost like because of that smoke, you can't even see how much, how successful you were. um and that's what it's saying. And so, and then in your wise position, you have like dance celebration, because it's like a victory. And so right now, like, you are good. Like, even though this is kind of blowing up, your instincts are very, very strong. So unless your instincts are like, oh hell, you got to get out of the way now, like, dance. Because trust me, when you need to get out of the way or something, like, your instinct is gonna know it. Like, you are very full force in that. Like, it's almost like your instinct, and it makes your heart chakra kind of go, and then it just, and it's almost like a beautiful, like, working in harmony. Like, the gears are all oiled up, and they're cranking beautifully along, you know. that's kind of that's kind of what I feel like is more or less going on internally, even though this is very external. Like, of course, I don't think that it's an actual volcano. I mean, it could be, but I feel like this is pertaining to a situation, or somebody. But it's okay. So, but you've got like this reflection time, because there's really nothing you can do. You can't make any moves. You got to wait for this. That's what I'm being told. Like, you got to wait for this to kind of calm down and die down. And you know that, but it's like you instinctively aware that it's new, right? Like, things are going to have to be rebuilt. And so whatever the situation is, like, see the amazingness that you've done in it, and take this time to just celebrate and enjoy yourself and have some fun, because you're steadily doing this reflection process as well. So it's almost like you're looking, back on the situation. And I get that maybe it was looking back on the situation going, oh man, and I get that there was a big focus before of looking and going, oh man, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And now it seems like that has just kind of shifted to, it's in the now, and the change is in the now, and that is where you are currently present. And so it's that being in the present moment and just kind of going, okay, the only thing you can control is yourself. And so that's all, like, that's what I'm, you got the whale breach card in the sore spot. And with your higher true self radiance card, it's almost like it's saying that your actions with this and your instincts and everything, it's going to be different than, it's going to be out of the ordinary for you. It's not going to be your go-to move that has come to be expected, if that makes sense. And all the other spirits, and everything else around is saying, like, this is done. Like, everything has already been kicked in, and so it is done. Like, this new moon, this promise, this that's coming in, it's going to be coming in no matter what. And so you can reflect and think and go with, and just go with it and celebrate. Like, celebrate yourself, celebrate your accomplishments, celebrate the chance of whatever this experience that's rushing in here soon is bringing you. Celebrate it, because there's nothing else to do. Find your positive. And this is very, like, this is very positive. So don't, what I'm getting is outside energy, outside influence. Not all energies are going to be, not all energies are happy about this. And there's a lot of energies out there, and I just feel the need to say this. There are a lot of energies out there that would rather stand in the way and continue to whine about being in the way instead of actually moving themselves. Or they would rather just stand there and, like, there are those that are just happy to have something to be upset about. I want to pull 3 more cards for you. I sure hope that resonates, Cancer. But yeah, I'm getting, like, it's almost like with the situation going on, everything's changing. So you're already like, you're kind of like, oh, it can be like this. Oh, and it's more of a feeling of a desire and a gut instinct of how things are going to be changing. And at the same time, you're kind of looking around because you're just kind of like, oh, and others are kind of like, why aren't you complaining right along? It's almost like you're triggering them. And in which case, if you are triggering them and it's not intentionally triggering them, just be like, you can tell them you're welcome, because you obviously triggered something that they need to release. And you just provided them that opportunity. But yeah, and think, like, that pressure is gone now. Like, that pressure is gone. I feel like I'm picking up that in itself is already a major blessing. Like, the pressure being gone. Okay, yeah. See? Success. Like, you're very successful. See, Mr. Hawk here. Or Falcon. Sorry, I love hawks. I always think that that's a hawk, and I know it's not. But this is just talking, you see, like, you had the fire card over here, the sun card, but then you see the flames behind him. And like these guys are very like, they are strategic. They are hunters. And so like success, and I'm saying that because with the other two cards that have come up, it's almost like you were what remember how I said that whatever it is that you have done is a lot bigger. Like you have healed, you have done something so much amazing, and it was very much a beautiful um change that you started here. And so this is like very like, you just don't walk up on these birds, um and so that's what I'm saying, like, that's what I'm picking up, is kind of like you've got this awe inspiring energy about you right now, because like you turn on a light and you just haven't turned it off. So it's kind of like it's kind of like you got the fulfillment card here, right? And you see him rushing in on the horse, and he's got the buffalo in the back, and it's like, you know, it's very powerful. It's an attention grabber. It's I'm trying. Okay, so it's like time to gather the harvest, but that's not how I'm being told to share it with you. It's almost like this card and this card can kind of go hand in hand. Um, but you see he's got this staff, and that represents power. And so like I said, you got this like awe and like awe about you. And with the next card that comes with it, you got the tree, right? And this is talking about evolution. So, and that's kind of like this land is going through an evolution right now. But it's almost like you have the foresight to know, or you've already, like, you knew your stuff, and it was like you did X, like ABC, XYZ. You made a cheesecake to go with it, and then you had coffee with real creamer or something like that. Like, it turned out like somebody was going to come over and you were just expected to have like Kool-Aid pouches for the kids or something, but then all of a sudden you're like, it's barbecue. I know, I hope that resonates, because I don't even know where that was coming. But that's what I'm saying that you have done. Like, you thought you were just going to provide like simple snacks and refreshments, and that's all you thought you did. But come to find out, it's like you put on a huge like barbecue instead. And even you're not, that's what I'm getting. Like, that is, if you're having a hard time like looking at what you have accomplished like that, but yeah, so this is due to the success, right? Your success, it's fulfillment, completion. And now it's time for it to evolve. And so what initiated you to make these changes, the changes that you wanted, they are starting, like, they're fixing to evolve. It's churning, it's time. What you wanted change is being done, but there is so much more that you wanted, that you were unaware of, that you wanted, that you're getting to go with it, if that makes sense. So you are really being guided to just dance. And I hope that resonates with you, Cancer, because that was really beautiful, but a tongue twister for me, I have to say. But I will catch up with you guys in a couple of weeks and see what's going on then.